That was just a thought I had, and that's the whole point of this show, is to get feedback on different thoughts and different perspectives. What's up, everybody, and welcome to Cruger's Corner, the show where we discuss random topics and engage in meaningful conversation. If you have a topic that you would like to discuss, go ahead and drop it in the comments section and let's see what we can come up with. Today's topic is Meg Thee Stallion. And I want to know, do you think that she's at a point in her career where she can dress differently and keep her same fan base? I think this is a good question because every time I see Meg Thee Stallion, she's dressed a certain way. And if you know anything about her, you know how she dressed. I'm not knocking her. You know, she grown, she do what she want to do. I'm looking at it from the standpoint of a person who really don't consume her music and looking at her fan base. There's many reasons that you will be a fan of Meg Thee Stallion. Okay, first of all, the obvious, sex appeal, right? And the way she talked from the songs that I've heard, she fulfilled the fantasies of men, right? She also say the things that some women want to do. And it's crazy because in the age that we're in, a lot of stuff she talk about, a lot of women do it. But what I want to know is if she was to change up her lyrics, if she was to change up her dress attire, how relevant would she be? I was introduced to her on Jimmy Fallon. She was on Jimmy Fallon, and I had been hearing about Hot Girl Summer and all of this, but her and Jimmy Fallon did a parody. And I was like, oh, so that's Meg Thee Stallion. And that's when the question popped in my head. Would she be able to keep her same fan base if she dressed differently? Because Jimmy Fallon is a whole different platform. Jimmy Fallon is a crossover for a different target audience. So if she was to dress different, would she have her core fans? Then I went on to think, how many of her songs do people actually know besides the songs that's hot on the charts? Or are you really a fan? Because when I looked at it, I was like, oh, that's Meg Thee Stallion. I had heard her name. I'm not oblivious to what's going on. And I even heard her songs on the radio, but really couldn't put a picture to the voice. Her lyrics are X-rated. Let's just say what it is. Her lyrics are X-rated. And the way she dressed is very sexual. This is a question. You think she'll lose fans or will she gain a different audience if she was to dress different? But all I'm saying is, women, when they come in the game, a lot of times it's bad because they have to sell sex. They have to sell themselves. They have to show, it seems like they have to show themselves in order to get popularity or in order for people to recognize them. And that's bad. And there's other people that did it. We got the Nicki, we got the Cardis, but Meg Thee Stallion hot right now. And this artist is the person that made me ponder this question. And it's something that we've seen repeated over and over and over again. But women have to sell themselves in order to become successful. And I heard a while back, I believe it was Jermaine Dupri said something about it's stripper rap. Well, okay. But this is the way that it's been set up for women to come in. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's right. Because maybe some of them don't want to do that. And from what I'm hearing, Meg Thee Stallion is going to school. That's a good thing. But even we go back to the Players Club movie, what was Diamond doing? She was dancing in order to pay her tuition. That's a good thought. I look at it like women selling their body is the equivalent of men selling drugs. And it may be bad, but you got to think about it. It's fast money. Fast money, a little bit of work, but a lot of risk. I mean, I don't think it's easy for anybody to just walk around half naked unless you're at the beach. And then sometimes you got to be built right, but you know, people don't care these days. But anyway, It's just crazy that I had that thought. But I wanted to bring it to the corner. I wanted to see what you thought about it. And I wanted to express my views on it. And that's what I think. And once again, I'm not hating. I ain't got no room to hate. But my thing is, it's just a question. And it's just a thought. Thank you for joining me in the corner. Holla at me next time. Leave your comments. Drop some thoughts. Let me see what you guys are saying. I want your feedback and I will appreciate it very much. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.